Thinking about buying land or home near water? Wait. Before you sign, you need to know this about flood zones. Number one, know your flood zone. Not all flood zones are created equal. FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, classifies areas into different zones based on flood risk. Here's a quick breakdown. Zone X, low risk flood zone, no flood insurance required. Zone AE, high risk, meaning flood insurance is required if you have a mortgage. Zone VE, coastal high risk with wave action. Expect higher insurance costs and stricter building requirements. Before buying, check the property's flood zone using FEMA's online maps or ask your real estate agent. It can impact insurance, resale value, and even how you can build on your land. Number two, flood insurance, what you need to know. If you're financing a home in a high-risk flood zone, your lender will require flood insurance. Even if it's not required, I highly recommend getting it. Here's what you need to consider. Cost varies by risk level. Expect to pay more in high-risk areas. Private versus FEMA insurance. FEMA's National Flood Insurance Program is the most common, but private insurers may offer better coverage. Coverage limits. Standard policies don't cover everything. Personal belongings, basements, and exterior features may need additional coverage. Always get a flood insurance quote before buying so you know what to expect in monthly cost. Number three, elevation matters. The higher your home sits, the less risk you have, and the lower your flood insurance may be. If you're buying land in a flood zone, talk to an engineer about the elevation and proper drainage before building. Every foot above base flood saves you money on flood insurance, so consider that if you're building new construction. If you're buying an existing home, ask for an elevation certificate. It shows how high the home sits compared to the floodplain. A higher elevation means lower insurance premiums. Number four, resale value versus future risk. Think long term. Some buyers might hesitate to purchase in a flood zone, so consider these factors. Is the property properly elevated or built to withstand flooding? Does it have a good history of minimal flooding? Are there community efforts to improve drainage and flood prevention? A great deal today could still be a smart investment if you take precautions. Number five, special loan and grant programs. Good news, if you're buying in a flood zone, there are loan and grant programs that might help. FHA and VA loans available for flood zone properties, but they require flood insurance. USDA rural loans may be an option for certain areas. FEMA grants and local incentives. Some areas offer grants for elevating homes or improving flood resistance. Ask your lender or real estate agent about financial assistance programs that could save you money. I have some really great lenders I work with, and if you would like their information, let me know. So, should you buy in a flood zone? Absolutely, if you're prepared and informed. Know your flood zone, get a flood insurance quote up front, check the property's evaluation, think about the long-term resale value, explore loan and grant options. If you're considering buying land or a home in a flood zone, I'd love to help guide you through the process and make sure you get the best deal with the least surprises. Living in a flood zone comes with considerations, but for me, the benefits outweigh the risks. The coastal lifestyle, the breathtaking views, and the direct water access make it all worth it. Whether it's boating, fishing, or simply enjoying the peaceful waterfront scenery, there's nothing quite like it. With the right preparations and proper elevation and flood insurance, you can enjoy the best of waterfront living while protecting your investment. For those who value the water lifestyle and the unmatched beauty, owning a waterfront property is truly priceless. Drop your questions in the comments, reach out to me anytime. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real estate tips. I'll see you next time.